Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Car Ride Reactions, the show whether the sun is red, yellow, or green, we're always super. We just got out of Supergirl, the newest installment to the DC Universe's movies. And, Ken, let me get into some of the starring Millie Alcock and Jason Momoa. I think we're probably the two main leads in this. But anyway, let's get into it. Blind reviews on 3. 1, 2, 3. 7.9, 7.3. Yeah, okay, so we're about in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
I was actually, before I had looked at what I'd given other movies this year, I was going to go more like a 7.7, and then I saw what I gave Disclosure Day, and I was like, nah, this was better than Disclosure Day to me.
Yeah.
But why don't you go ahead and start us off like always, Ken?
So, it's funny you said Disclosure Day, because I also looked at Disclosure Day. I didn't not enjoy it as much as Disclosure Day. Just like, I don't know, there were some parts similar to, like, I guess what we were saying in that movie, like where I was locked in, but then I just would like fall out of it. And I don't know, that was kind of my feeling in this. Unlike Superman, I felt like a lot of the comedy just was missing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just wasn't that funny to me. Also, like her celebrating her birthday was fun and all, but like I don't know, that just got old pretty quick. Like her just being drunk all the time. So I'm glad like it locked in past that. I was like, all right, she's more than just that. But anyway, yeah, she did a great job. Millie Alcock absolutely stole the show in my opinion. The few scenes that Lobo was in, Jason Momoa, he absolutely killed as well. Again, some of his comedy, just what it was, whatever to me, but him fighting and whatnot, I actually really enjoyed. And most of the fights overall, I enjoyed as well. I didn't really care for the girl, Ruthie.
Oh, Ruthie.
Didn't really care about her.
Not till the end. The end, she kind of won me over.
The end, she was cool, yeah. But didn't really give a fuck about her, to be honest. Same with
she was kind of in the way. Like,
yeah, just in the way all the time. And then same with Brigands, to be honest with you. Like, I was, like, underwhelmed by him as a villain.
Yeah. He was, not to cut you off, but he was, to me, easily the worst. Like, what a vanilla, like, villain. You know, that was.
Yeah, there was just nothing to him at all. But other than that, like, I mean, no real complaints. I just felt like it was a little boring at parts. I felt like I was enjoying it, and then we'd take some turns where I'm like, just this 10, 15-minute stretch is a little boring here. But then we'd come back to some parts that I really enjoyed. So I enjoyed it overall. Definitely go check it out for sure. But that's about a 7.3 for me.
I actually really enjoyed, despite like some people might see 7.9 and be like, he couldn't like that. I actually really liked it. I'll get like the things I didn't like out of the way, like I always do. One was sometimes how we transitioned from scene to scene was a little weird in terms of both like the filmography of it and sometimes just like there was a lot of like convenience and even like how
stuff was annoying.
Even how Ruthie's family died, like the brother like not paying attention and jumping out. Like I always think that's like lazy writing to just have a kid do something stupid and then it fucks everything up. And then how Kara gets like involved with Ruthie was a little like kind of rushed and everything. But I'm fine with that kind of stuff. But that's just something I'll always like take note of. The villain, like you said, not just very vanilla, not a great villain. And villains typically lead the story in these superhero films to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dark Knight movies. The Dark Knight movies, for example, to me aren't great because of Christian Bale or because of Batman. It's because of the villains.
Mm-hmm. And
then I think my only other real like complaint to the movie would be the humor. Like I'm kind of with you on the humor, but it's not that the humor I thought was bad. It just wasn't for me. It's very like post grad girl like humor for a lot of it, and a lot of that stuff I understood the humor, but it just wasn't me. But I thought it was very character driven, which was really cool. Like she's nerfed like 90% of the movie. Yeah. Like she's either drunk near a red sun or near a green sun for 90% of the movie. So
exactly,
like her character like drives the movie. I thought. Even though I didn't like Ruthie, I understood Ruthie's role because it kind of parallels her. I don't know. I actually really did enjoy it. I thought it was good. I want to see more of her. I don't know if I necessarily need another Supergirl movie, but I definitely need more of her.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we get her in Man of Tomorrow.
That was, honestly, I agree with that last part that she said. Like, I want to see her in Man of Tomorrow. I like her as a character. I just, for whatever reason, in her own world, it just wasn't landing with me as much as I honestly wanted it to, because I feel like coming off of the hype of Superman, for me personally, I really thought like her cameo and that was really, really good. And I was super excited to see what her world was going to be. So just slightly underwhelmed in that regard. But other than that, it wasn't bad. Just, not quite what I would want it.
I wasn't
What I would have
underwhelmed
wanted.
with anything about her. She was well,
Yeah, not her. I'm talking about just like
yeah,
her movie.
yeah,
and,
like
her role
everything
and stuff.
around her is kind
Yeah.
of a different conversation. I will say I'm not, as much as I am kind of a comic expert, I am not a Supergirl nor am I a Lobo expert. So take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. But I thought it was interesting. I do think kind of a major change they made was, I think in the comics, Kara is older than Clark.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think in the comics how they do it is they kind of kept it intact, because what made her different than Clark in the comics is she had a memory of being from Krypton, and he basically has none. Which I thought the movie did a great job of her feeling like an outsider and displaced with all that.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did different was, I think when the day that Krypton blows up in the comics, at least some renditions, she is also sent off at the same time, older, but I think she loses course or something, and something about the way her ship travels through space and time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She ends up, when she lands on Earth, Clark's already been there for 10 years or whatever.
Got it.
So the end result was kind of the same here, with the difference being that they actually did make Kara younger.
Right.
But I'm glad they kept intact that she had memories of Krypton, because it was sad. It was a sad movie, honestly. It was kind of dark.
And then the fact that he was already there, that was good too.
Yeah. And he's there to help welcome her to Earth and everything. So I think going forward she'll be a big part of that universe. I think there's no reason to shy away from her. Like I said, if they don't give her another movie, that's one thing. But she should be in Man of Tomorrow. She should show up in whatever. I don't know what a good team up would be, but if Lobo gets a movie, put her in that.
Young Justice or something like that, some type of
she's young enough. They could, if they say they did a Titans and not a Teen Titans. 23, she could be in Titans,
right?
Because I don't know if they're going to put her in and Superman in the Justice League in this universe.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect both of them.
Yeah. What did you think of the Superman cameos?
I liked it. I liked them in it for sure. Honestly, again, it was refreshing for those scenes, because it felt like I was see, this is what I like about Superman and this universe and everything. So no, I was encouraged by the fact that I'm wanting more of him.
I'm very happy with the more I see a David Cornsweet as Superman, the more happy I am that he is our Superman. Because even him doing this, you know what I mean? I can't imagine that they paid him a ton to be in this movie.
Right.
He probably
was barely in it. He maybe did it probably in a day.
He's the, it sounds weird. I don't hear people talk about this, but it's kind of true. I mean, he's the Downey of this. this is his universe.
Yeah, essentially.
So if he wants it to matter
at this
or
point,
whatever, him showing up and stuff like this, makes the product better. Makes it more important. So I really enjoyed how he showed up. I enjoyed their dynamic, and I even just was cracking up at the whole shoot, he's such a dork.
Exactly.
He's such a dorky guy.
He plays the character perfect.
Absolutely, yeah. What did you think of? Let's see. We talked about Lobo a little bit. We talked about Superman aspects. What do you think of the DC universe as a whole now? I mean, I know you've seen some of Peacemaker. You said, right?
Yeah.
You've seen Superman, you've seen Supergirl. You didn't see Creature Commandos, right?
No, I haven't seen that. But is that in the universe?
That's in universe, yep.
Even as it being animated? In universe?
The Rick Flag that's in that show and the Rick Flag that are in Superman and in Peacemaker are the same character. They don't feel the same because his hair is white, but but they are supposed to be the same character. So
gotcha.
Clayface in the movie coming out,
mm-hmm.
he's in Creature Commandos. That's the same Clayface.
Got it.
He's not one of the main characters, but he's in a couple episodes. So that's the same character, and they're voiced by the same people. If we ever see a Superman in an animated show, it's going to be
Cornsweet.
It will be Cornsweet, yeah. And video games too, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
If we get DCU video games, it's going to be the same people. That was something that Gunn was pretty big on, keeping the continuity of.
Gotcha.
So I think we go into Lanterns next, but I mean, with what you've seen so far, what do you think of the universe?
I think it's good so far. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think Batman should be the centerpiece of everything personally, especially because my fandom, I really think Robert Pattinson Batman is the best thing that DC in general has. I know this isn't the same universe, but DC, that Batman is the best thing that they have. Penguin is also the best, like side type of anti-hero that they have as well. That's my opinion, but I also think Superman is really good, and that is a good spot for them to like kind of build around. But man, in my opinion, Batman needs to be the centerpiece, and it should have been Robert Pattinson.
So you do want them to do that because it's not too late.
They need to make that happen because that would easily legitimize the entirety of this like Justice League, in my opinion, and what they could do for moving forward. Honestly, just those two, they could have whoever play the rest of the team. Those two are good enough at that point.
Did you see the clip of Millie Alcock being asked if Supergirl has encountered Batman yet in this universe?
No.
She kind of does a very quick, like, looks, there's the guy sitting next to her, and she kind of goes, and he just kind of, like, gives her, like, a nudge or whatever, like a nod or whatever. And then, I can't remember what the, like, interaction was after that, but people were reading into that. They're like, she knows something.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are like, is Batman in Man of Tomorrow?
That would be cool.
And if he is, it probably increases the chances that it is Pattinson.
Yeah.
Because we have not heard of a Batman.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know. The only way you can kind of, I think, sneak a Batman into that movie is if
it is him.
Is Pattinson, or we know who it is already.
That would be amazing, honestly. Because he's really, really good as Batman, in my opinion.
And I didn't realize Pattinson's like 40 now.
Okay.
And I wanted an older Batman, but I think he can be, because I want, like, if we do it my way, Nightwing we're already on Damian Robin, and is how I want to see it. Like, we have Red Hood's already out there in the universe somewhere. Dick's already Nightwing. Tim's doing whatever, but like I want to like just go straight into that fourth Robin and have the whole Bat family already established. I don't need to see them build out the Bat family. I'm personally excited about the DC universe. I'm really excited for Lanterns, man. I'm really excited for Lanterns.
It hopefully is good. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic about it.
We'll see what HBO's done with the last couple HBO shows I've been watching. I'm pretty excited to see how they do it. But, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other thoughts I had on Supergirl. I mean, I don't know if people will enjoy it as much as I did. If they can get that demographic of like 16 to like 30-year-old women to go see this movie, I think it'll really land with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Now, I know we keep saying Millie Alcock did great, but I thought she even did a good job of, like, even the way she kind of walked around Red Sun versus Yellow Sun. Like, the acting was really good. But, yeah, just fun movie. Not a perfect movie, but fun movie to me.
Yeah.
Favorite trailer?
Honestly, I don't really remember, to be honest.
Clayface and The Edge of Oak Street.
And Edge of Oak Street.
And that Dune trailer went crazy.
Yeah.
The Dune
I'm trying to like not count that because I'm gonna end up saying that like 5 times as we lead up to the movie. But yeah,
I'm always down when it's a trailer I haven't seen before, and I don't think I'd seen that trailer, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. End of Oak Street, definitely.
Yeah, I think I'm in there for End of Oak Street, and there was probably a couple other I saw I can't remember. But final thoughts on this one?
Go see it.
Yeah, go see it. Go support, especially if you like the DC universe. If you like female-led superhero movies and you want those to do well at the box office, go see it. If you just want a fun time, go see it. But yeah, I guess we'll see y'all in the next one.